AI is the new gatekeeper, and it made you invisible despite the fact that you've had an exceptional career. But online, you're invisible. Finding opportunities is a struggle, and in every conversation, you have to prove yourself from scratch. And no matter what you do, no matter how much you post, nothing brings you the recognition you deserve. You are a best kept secret, and I'll tell you why. AI is hiding your work history because based on its training data, you are a statistical improbability. So the titles you've held, the things you've accomplished that make you exceptional, AI doesn't trust your story. It wants you to fit the pattern that it expects. And when you don't, it starts filling in gaps with its own assumptions, misattributing your expertise and conflating your identity, stripping away all your uniqueness. And then it penalizes you for fitting into the box that it puts you in, downgrading your authority because it has low confidence in what it knows about you. So it's not going to surface you or cite you. This leaves you invisible to the people that you are uniquely qualified to help. That's the real irony of this. AI doesn't want to risk its own reputation, so it strips you of yours. Decades of credibility stolen because you didn't fit a template. I know it feels awful, but it's fixable. I'm going to show you what it actually takes to make AI see you as the authority that you actually are. Look at this authority gap diagram. You see proven results, deep domain knowledge, a consistent track record. But there's a gap between what you know and what AI knows and trusts about you. The gap isn't your expertise. It's whether AI can verify it. That's what I call the black swan problem. AI is trained on predictable career paths, junior to mid-level to senior, very linear, sequential, and easy to verify. When your career matches that pattern, AI connects the dots with confidence. But when you don't match that pattern, you break AI's brain. You don't compute. So it tries to find a template that you fit, even if it means stripping away everything that makes you exceptional so it can force you into this predefined box. Let me show you exactly what's happening. Your website, your content, your LinkedIn are all signals, but AI can look at these as low authority compared to competing signals. Things like mentions of your past employer's website, your name and old title from a conference archive, or even other people with the same name. All these signals get mixed up together and AI shapes it into the wrong story about you. Because your stronger, older signals hold heavier weight than your current signals. So the corporate results, the executive track record, webinars with the marketing team, AI trusts those sources more than it trusts you on what you say about yourself. I know this because AI did it to me. I'm Tia Williams, Principal System Thinking Architect, self-taught expert with 28 years spanning data center, cloud architecture, executive leadership, and M&A integration, all without a college degree. And AI would not accept that. So this is what happened to me. Just like in this diagram, AI saw me as 5 separate people rather than one. A technical expert, a corporate executive, author, consultant, strategist. My identity islands were scattered and unconnected. Impossible for the system to verify as one trusted authority. What that did in the real world was split my background across multiple people with the same name. It gave me somebody else's MBA to make my executive career make sense. It distorted and hallucinated to fill in the gaps. And then it didn't have enough confidence in what it did to trust and surface me. So nobody could find me. And it gets worse. Every time I corrected a signal, AI found a new template to collapse me into, a new box, a new average to pull me towards. I realized the only way out was for me to differentiate myself so completely that AI wouldn't even try to put me in a box. And that's what most people miss. AI doesn't interpret data the same way that people do. To fix this problem, you have to communicate your background in a way that the machine understands. Authority signals. More content won't fix it. Positioning won't fix it. You have to fix the authority first. It's the foundation. Creating more content without fixing authority is just more content for AI to bury. What's crazy is your authority isn't recognized by the very machine that interprets and shapes the data that it learns about you, and then it penalizes you for being in the box that it put you in. My daughter would call that rude. So what do you do, and what changes when you fix it? Google often becomes the default identity layer that other systems pull from. Perplexity, Gemini, ChatGPT web search. They all inherit what Google has resolved about you. So if Google gets you wrong, you end up playing whack-a-mole everywhere else. Fix Google first, and most AI-mediated systems will follow. When your identity islands consolidate into one verified authority, platforms stop treating you like an opinionated stranger and start distributing you like the expert that you really are. You get surfaced in AI overviews, cited as the authority in your niche. The right opportunities find you, all because the AI gatekeeper finally verifies and surfaces you as the authority that you actually are. You go from best kept secret to impossible to ignore. That's what authority engineering does for Black Swan experts. If you want to know what version of you AI is surfacing right now, get an authority diagnostic so you're not guessing. The link is in the description.